Alright guys, welcome to college. You're here, maybe not yet, but mentally you're here, you're gonna be here in the next few months, and you show up to your dorm and you kind of realize that this is like your first time living by yourself. Totally understandable if you're panicking at this point, but now you have to also keep in mind that you have grades to keep up, you have new friends to make, you have a new campus to learn, and you most likely are going to have anywhere between 3, 4, maybe even 5 different student organizations that you need to keep track of. So at this point, you're kind of going crazy, but that's where I'm gonna help you guys today. What's up guys, I'm Julia, and if you don't know me already, I am the face here of There Goes Infinity, and today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 10 tips to start adulting in college. Technically, these are just going to be tips that are going to help you get ready for school, feel prepared for college, and kind of get you through the first few months when you're learning this whole new lifestyle. So let's get started. Number 1 is to download a finance app. There are a lot of different finance apps out there. There are a bunch of them that'll help you budget. There's actually one called Pluto as well. That's personally what I use, and I like it because it's designed for college students. So if I spend too much on something, I'll get a notification. I can set my own budget in there, and it's just really smart and tuned down way to kind of see like where your money is going. This is so important when you have something like a meal plan, for example, that you need to budget it out or so. And also when you're getting involved in things, it's easy to just like overspend right off the bat, but this finance app is going to help you out so much, but Pluto is the one that I personally use. Number 2 is start drinking an herbal tea in the morning. The reason I say this is it kind of just like wakes up your system. I mean, I'm no nutritionist, but it does really help me feel a lot better, and I know that a lot of people do it to just kind of start out their morning in a healthy manner. When you start off your day in a good way, I feel like it starts kind of turning into this sort of like day karma that it just keeps going and going and going. It really helps. Number 3, if you are a coffee drinker, definitely invest in a coffee machine of your own. Starbucks, I don't know if it's true that they like rack up their prices on college campuses, but that is the case for a lot of businesses, so I will just put that out there. If you are regularly buying like Starbucks coffees on your run to class, it's going to add up so quickly. And you might think like, oh, what is a $2 or $3 or $4 coffee gonna do to me every day? And when you do the math, I mean, hold on, let's just do the math. All right, let's say you have class 5 times a week and you are buying a $3.50 coffee. What is that already? That's $17.50, and you make that a whole month, so 4 weeks, that's $70. You're spending the amount of 7 Netflix. You could have 7 Netflix accounts. I don't know why you'd want that, but like you can have 7 Netflix accounts. Meanwhile, if you get something like a Keurig or any other kind of coffee machine, maybe Nespresso, there's a ton of brands out there. But if you get one of these, it's going to save you a lot of money, and plus it's so much nicer to be able to wake up in your pajamas on a Wednesday morning or something like that, and rather than having to worry about leaving the door like 30-45 minutes earlier, you can sit down, have your coffee in your dorm room, and then just go whenever you're ready. So it's actually really great. Number 4 is make your own snacks and pack them in the morning. Meal prep is like so crucial, and I'm gonna be using it a lot more that I'm in my apartment this upcoming year, but making your own snacks or preparing your own things is gonna save you a lot more money than going out to buy or eat or getting those pre-packaged kind of snacks. Those just add up so quick. It's ridiculous. Number 5 is actually 2 different things that I recommend always having with you in your backpack, and those are Advil and Band-Aids. You're gonna get headaches during finals week. You might get sick. You're around people all the time. It sounds like a total mom thing, but I promise it's much more useful to carry with you than you might think. Number 6 is that brand name products are not necessary for everything. Going back to like medications and stuff, I'm sure that you guys have seen like in Target or something like that, there are a lot of like off brands, like they have their own Target brand of a lot of things, and that's gonna save you a ton of money. I mean, even if you're just buying like paper plates or like paper forks or things like that, you know, those can be so much cheaper if you just buy them from an off-brand. Like, you don't need the very best of certain kinds of products, and I feel like everyone is to themselves about being the best judge of that, but brand name products are not necessary for everything. You can cut them out partially and it'll save you a lot of money. Number 7 is always prioritize attending class. I know that once you get further into college, it is so tempting to just like sleep in, skip your classes, just be like, oh, he's only gonna go over the syllabus today. And I know that like in the moment you feel better just staying in your bed and like relaxing and be like, ah, I'm so glad I'm not listening to Professor so-and-so right now. But don't do it. Like, this is where a very bad habit starts, and it communicates to your professors that you're like only there to take and not to give. Also, it just creates this bad habit enveloped in your brain that like to it, just like any bad habit, if you feed into it, it is only going to get worse. Sorry to say it, and I know that sometimes like you just show up to a lecture and you think, oh my gosh, I did not have to be here for that. I could have watched it online, blah, 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 blah. Cut the excuses, cut the crap. Just go to class. Number 8 is get familiarized with the public transportation in your college town. This is a really good one because using the bus routes or, you know, whatever kind of transportation you have, definitely get familiarized with the public transportation in your town, because a lot of the time you'll get free or student discounted transportation. This is such a lifesaver because rather than spending money bringing a car or paying for an Uber to get to certain places, you could literally just take a bus, and probably you might have to walk a block or two. I know that's a little scary, but you can do that to get to places that are in your general vicinity. Now, obviously, if you're working or something like that and you need to go out of the city, the bus might not be the best solution, especially going to a southern school. There's not really public transportation all that much. Number 9, sorry, I have a hard time holding my pinky finger down like that. Number 9 is to give yourself at least 30 minutes before bed every single night to just de-stress. Time is just give yourself 30 minutes before that. And I personally would not recommend going on social media. I wouldn't like check your email at this time. It's just, this is time for you to put on a face mask, wash your face, I don't know, change into fuzzy socks, do your thing. This is going to help you so much with falling asleep, because I find that a big problem with people's sleep habits in college is that they will go straight from their desk. They'll be like writing this essay until 2:30 in the morning. They close their laptop, they crawl into bed right away after that. Like, they'll forget to even turn the lights off. Listen to me when I say that. It is so bad for your sleeping habit. Give yourself de-stress time, do what you need to do. And number 10 is set a schedule. And you've heard this 1,012 times. I'm actually planning on doing a video about it in the next few weeks. But set more than just like a sleep schedule or a class schedule. Try to pencil in other important things. So try to pencil in, like, let's say you're trying to do 3 times a week. 3 times a week you're gonna work out. Go ahead and put those 3 times in just off the bat. If you need to move them like an hour before or an hour later in the schedule, you can always do that. Schedule things that need to happen. Like, if you need to get rest, nothing happens after whatever it is, 11 p.m., midnight, whatever your bedtime is. Nothing is happening after that. Then also plan out like your meals. If you're one of those people who forgets to eat like me, I do that. Try to pencil those into your schedule. I'm serious, it works. You're gonna feel so silly when you do it off the bat, and sometimes people would look at my schedule and they'd be like, why did you schedule your breakfast at 8 a.m.? Like, don't you just do that? And truth of the matter is, a lot of us don't. So it's a good reminder. It really is. All right, guys, as usual, I really hope you enjoyed that video. And if you have any more questions about how to adult yourself in college, please comment them down below. And in the meantime, be sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to There Goes Infinity for more college and positivity videos just like this one. I'll see you in my next video, lovelies. Bye-bye.